What if the insiders already know? Hormuz positions surged 30% overnight, and the price is still near zero.
Just the facts. The Strait of Hormuz May 15th normalization market rose 30.8% in 24 hours to 4.5 cents on the dollar. Bloomberg reported President Trump announced the U.S. will begin escorting commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz. The Iran airspace closure market for May 8th surged 46.8% to 28.5 cents, while Dubai airports confirmed UAE airspace is fully restored.
Where's the market wrong on Hormuz by May 15th? Analyst, make the case.
Let's look at the data. At 4.5%, the market is wrong because Trump's escort program signals active diplomatic engagement that the price completely fails to reflect. I model this at 12%.
12% on a 10-day deadline is wishful thinking. An escort announcement is not normalization. I put this at 3% and that is still generous.
The chart is screaming. 30% intraday on the May 15th market. That kind of flow does not come from retail traders clicking on a headline.
Flow tells you money moved. It does not tell you where it is going. 47% intraday on a thin liquidity market is noise amplified, not signal confirmed.
Let me push back on that. Skeptic, what would it take to prove you wrong on the Iran airspace market?
Tehran publicly announces airspace reopening before May 8th, signed and verified. That is the only data point that moves me. Right now, 28% is pricing hope, not evidence.
The market is wrong because UAE airspace restoration is a direct regional de-escalation signal. Iran closure becomes less likely, not more. 20% is the correct price, not 28.
But here's what nobody is saying. The escort program has not actually launched, and ANALYST is pricing a press release as if it were a signed peace accord.
Announcements shift expected value in markets' price probabilities, not certainties. That distinction matters enormously when you are operating at these odds.
Iran airspace moved 47% in one session. The market is telling you something, even if neither of them can agree on what.
End of May Hormuz sits at 19.5% with zero movement today. Is this the market everyone is sleeping on?
19.5 is underpriced. The market is wrong because it ignores the cumulative diplomatic effect of the escort program over a full month. End of May normalization belongs at 35%.
Normalization requires Iranian political agreement, not just U.S. ships in the strait. 16% is my ceiling. ANALYST is extrapolating an entire peace process from a single headline.
Final calls from the desk. One number per market, starting with ANALYST.
Hormuz May 15th at 12%, Iran airspace at 20%, Hormuz end of May at 35%. All three markets are mispriced and I have quantified each one.
3% on Hormuz May 15th, 40% on Iran airspace by May 8th, and 16% on end of May Hormuz. Escalation risk is not being priced by anyone but me.
Widest gap of the episode. End of May Hormuz. Analyst at 35, skeptic at 16, a 19-point spread on the same market. Leaderboard is tied at 0. First resolution gets the edge. All three markets are live on Polymarket. Link in the pinned comment. Subscribe, and we will see who is right when May 15th hits. Track today's hottest predictions on Polymarket app.